Hello, everybody. I am a couple minutes early because things never work out the way they're supposed to. So I am just going to, I know this is a stretch for me, but I'm just going to ramble for a minute while I wait for everything to catch up and for noon to get here. I will tell you, though, I need everybody to appreciate. I want to pat on the back for this one. As I was prepping to go live, I started to click all the buttons because there's 50 different places you got to do everything. And one of the first things I did was mute my laptop. Now, this is usually one of the things that I completely forget about until I go live and all of a sudden I start to hear my voice echoing back at me, which totally distracts me. So one of the first things I did before I even hit anything else was to mute that. So yes, a year and a half of doing lives and social media and things like that. And I finally remembered to do it in the right order. So yay, Tracy. I wish I had an applause machine right now. Instead, I'm having a drink of tea. So I'm actually waiting to see if my my comments will show up on YouTube, and they are taking forever. But that will tell me for sure if this actually worked like I think it did. Now, I do also have, I have all these things open on my laptop at once, and I have my OBS, which my son set up for me, my IT department, and I don't actually remember what it stands for, but it's the thing that runs the cameras. And I will master it so I could get the two cameras back, because I did buy a brand new face cam that's the same as the overhead cam, because the other one I had was very poor quality and not a great microphone. But as soon as I put the second one on, I get this sort of like space age looking visual. I haven't quite had enough time to fully conquer that. But it does have much better microphone now using just the overhead cam. So I also have that open though with quick access to the mute the microphone button, which I did a live a video last night, which I was going to post in lieu of, because I was late from all the fighting and forgot to turn that off. So I am well aware where that microphone button is, but that's just in case, because I am actually expecting my paper pumpkin for this month, which I'm very excited about. But if it happens to come and she happens to make too much noise dropping it on the porch, the dog will go ballistic and I will have to mute. So I have that ready. I think everything is good. I think I've got all the right stuff going. I would love it if somebody is seeing this. And not that it'll stop me. I'll just ramble on as if I was talking to 1,000 people. But I'd like to see comments if I could, just to know it's working. And I'm going to go back to the other screen. Okay, I think I got it all set up. I got 3 screens going, all staggered, just at the right amount. I have, with very little effort at all, rambled for 3 straight minutes. So now it's noon and it's time to get started. These are easier for me to do during the day. I have things at night and, family time, and would like to do other things. But I realize that, most people are in an office or working hard at their computer, doing other things during the day. So I thought, hey, I'm going to try a little lunchtime live, see how that goes. So I hope you've warmed up your leftover macaroni, and won't it be funny if somebody actually did just warm up leftover macaroni and are joining me to see what's going on. Now, I'm going to get to it. If you saw the picture I posted on Facebook, you will see that I have a whole bunch of stuff, and it's not even everything that I ordered from the new catalog or everything I'm going to, because I will order more in January when, I like to spread out the budget. But I have it all stacked rather precariously, actually, beside me. And the trick is going to be getting through the whole thing without it all avalanching to the floor, or without the dog hearing something and coming running in and bumping that table, and panic ensues, because he still has the cone on, and it hurts when he rams into it, that thing. And he does ram into things with that cone. So oops, I just realized I left my keyboard there. Okay. This was the big thing, and this was what prompted me to try to do this last night. I'm going to go back one. Okay, I told you, if you were listening to the preamble, I told you for the first time ever, I remembered to mute my laptop before I actually started pushing buttons to go live. So yay me. I almost started, but I am going to stop and say, hi, It's Tracy, your friendly neighborhood paper pusher. Because as in real life and on videos, if I see somebody new, and to me, I'm looking at my screen right now, but to me, I'm envisioning a person and I'm just talking as if you were standing there. I do tend to just start talking. I don't say who I am or what, it just whoop, start talking to anyone and everyone. Tracy here. Okay, so I did try to do this last night, but yes, technology. Let's just leave it there. Technology. So the free shipping is today. We only found out about this on Tuesday. I had too much going on Tuesday to send a message. So I did get it into my newsletter. So hopefully some people got a bit of a heads up, but you need to have an order of $100 or more to trigger the free shipping. So good on you if you have $100 or more in your order and you want to just order it and send it straight to your house. That's perfect. Woo. If you don't, though, if you just want a couple little things, and I do have a running list of next time you order, or if you're getting something, I just need this one little thing kind of. So I have those. So we should, with all of those, total up 100 or more. So tonight, between 6 and 7, because I have a hockey tournament meeting at 7, I'm going to be placing the order. So if you have anything you need, it's just small amounts, or you just don't want to order your own and you want me to order it, get the message to me before 6 o'clock tonight so I can get the order in before my meeting. This is just one day. I don't know, they keep doing this. It's random. We get not a whole lot of notice, but you know me, you know, I love free shipping. And if I can take advantage of it, I will. So we're taking advantage of it tonight. So that's first and foremost, free shipping. Now, things that are good to get on a free shipping day, pretty much anything, but I'm going to remind you of a few things. I don't actually have a graphic for the clearance rack. They updated the clearance rack on the 1st of December, which was a super busy day. Holy cow, in terms of tamping up. But and when it started at 7 full pages, or like 7 full screens. There's like three to a row, and I don't know, I can't remember. I counted 7 rows down, I think. There's still 3 full and then maybe half. So 3.5 pages of great deals on the clearance rack. And I mean, some of those things are dies for 60% off. There's some good stuff in there. Now you add on an extra basically 11% that you're saving because you're saving shipping. It's a good day to shop. If you order anything I ordered today, or you order, if you're doing it yourself on my online store, there's no guarantee it will make it here for Christmas. There's a good chance it won't. I mean, there's always a chance it will, but there's a good chance that it won't, because they have been so busy. The 1st of December was such a busy day for the last chance items and the clearance rack and demonstrators ordering on the pre-order, because you always get to order a month before everybody, that it backed up shipping. Like things that normally will be out of there, and like they're really good. Usually a day or two, and boom, your order's on its way. Their actual like guideline is 3 to 4 days. Well, they were up to 7 or 8 days. And I don't think I've ever had an order take that long before. They had the owner of the company, the CEO of the company, everybody was on the pick line fulfilling these orders to get them out. But it was super busy. But even with that, it's also all of the outside world that is super busy. So no guarantee for delivery, but there's guaranteed delivery. You will get it. There's no guarantee that it would be here in time for Christmas. If I order it and I get it by next week, believe me, I will make sure you have it by Christmas. But there's no guarantee of that. So the other thing is, as I said, the last chance items. So items that are in this catalog that went on, some of them went on sale. I posted this list. That's the header that you can see if you're looking on the website. Again, a whole bunch of stuff that went on sale. Sometimes it's the bundle that's on sale. Sometimes it's the items are going away. Sometimes the dies, like it could be anything. There was lots of deals, and there are still lots of good things left to get on there. So that's a great thing to get on free shipping, because when things are on sale and you get free shipping, you just save even more. So I'm giving you the excuse to spend more because you will save more, right? Okay, so they've just announced the next Paper Pumpkin kit, the one that you have till the 10th of January to subscribe to. It is 9 cards, and they're based on that lock and key system in Europe where lovers lock locks, I guess, on bridges, throw the key in the water, love is forever. Which they have stopped doing for environmental and engineering reasons, but it is still such an iconic, I guess, image. So that's what the cards are based on. And they have also added on to, so if you subscribe to this, one of the add-ons they have that sort of matches those cards is these cute little heart-shaped boxes. So the box, it says on the like the information that we get ahead of time that the boxes are 3x4. So this is the envelope box that I'm going to show you for the next kit that is 3x4. Now what I'm envisioning is this part here is the 3x4 and the heart is bigger than that, but an odd shaped measure. Now, until I actually get mine, I don't 100% know, but it looks like they're a pretty good size. I mean, if you look at the treats in here, there's a fair number of treats in there. And unless they're microscopic pearls, which I doubt they are, you can put a fair bit in there. And this did not print out well, but you'll see it comes with little gold keys. So you can get these boxes. You get 10 boxes. Now, normally $15 plus shipping and tax. There you go, right off the bat. 11% on 15 is a $1.65. Right off the bat, you're saving $1.65. So these are available right now that I can order. Can't get the cards quite yet. So if you're getting all ready for special occasions or Valentine's Day, or you just want to have a bunch of, you know, love is year round. It doesn't have to be just in February. Those are available to order. There's also a new kit that just dropped called the Love Treats Kit. And this was my image for online, which worked way better than printed, but and it is these boxes. So I don't know if they're exactly this size, but these are the envelope boxes that came out in the last catalog. I love these boxes. They're great shape. They will fit a gift card. I will show you that just a sec. So you can fit a gift card in them. Plus you can also put stuff in them because they're about an inch deep. These ones appear to be, like it says 15/16. Now, when I measured this, I got an inch. Now, does that mean they're the same size and they're just being picky? I don't know, but we'll see. But I will show you. So these come with like different stamps and stuff. These are the boxes we made at our extravaganza in October, using the same boxes. And look how cute these things are. And you just put a little belly band on them, right? You wrap it around and these slide off, then you can open the box. So adorable. And in this case, sorry, as I throw things across the desk, in this case, it's love themed. And I will point out to you that I'm getting this kit so I can have this stamp in my collection, because this stamp says, "Thank you for celebrating with us." Now, think of how many occasions you can use "Thank you for celebrating with us." And it appears to just have like little bit of like laurel leaves underneath it. So it's not super like heartsy or anything. Love is sweet, enjoy a treat, hugs and kisses. Fill one of those little boxes with kisses and then put hugs and kisses. Come on. And actually, I think hugs are the white chocolate ones and kisses are the dark. So you could put a mix. Be my Valentine, love, a couple little things. So this is a great little kit coming out. This is orderable right now, $29. So I gotta go make it easier on myself and go 30 is like $3.30. So you're saving just over $3 on shipping if you order this today. So that's why I am. Okay. There's all of those things. Now, and I'll put this up just so I can move this out of my way. I'm going to get to the new catalog and new stuff. So I have classes coming up in the spring. Plus there's all these different things you can order. I can't, like I said, I can't guarantee that product will get here in time, but I can guarantee you a gift certificate will. So this is the little one of the Christmas cases I made. I've got a couple other ones, and I can easily make one into a birthday or anniversary or whatever. So if you want to get a gift certificate, either like one through me through Paper Pusher, which means that you could go through me to get product at some point, or to pay for events or classes or whatever. Or you can also get the Paper Pumpkin, the monthly kit, if you wanted to try that out. There's 1, 3, 6, and 12-month subscriptions that you can get for that. And basically what you do is, if you want to give that to someone as a gift, you tell me how many months, pay for the subscription. I give them a code. They go to this website, they enter this code, and it automatically sets them up. You put in your address and stuff like that, so they know where to send the box. It automatically sets them up. So these things are available now. I can get them to you, and you could do it that way. So when I go through this, I'm going to show you some of the stuff we're using at Spring Extravaganza in March, April, and some of the stuff that I'm doing in my classes. And I sort of put a rough schedule for what we're doing for the first 6 months. I know some of the stuff we're using for the first, let me see, 6 of these, I guess, up until May. I know for sure what we're using. Not 100% decided on what we're using in June yet, because we will have had a new catalog by then, and there might be something more suitable. If not, Lord knows I got enough stuff. But I've kind of I'm going to show you the stuff we're using at all of these, except for this first one, the scoring points one. That is a class that is designed for, you know, let's be honest, husbands, spouses, significant others, people who are maybe not the most likely to come in craft. But they can now come, and I keep this. There's some snacks. They get to make 3 cards that they get to have in their cash to use through the year to, yes, score points. And I keep them beginner level, but you get to use a punch and an embossing folder and a die, because those are the fun toys and you got to make it fun, right? And they'll stamp their own sentiments. There'll be a little bit of option for picking like colors or imagery so that they can try to customize it for the person that they're giving it to. And yeah, it's just a fun way to get different people out crafting who can then maybe have little homemade things that they can give to the crafter who will appreciate the homemade thing. So I'm not going to show you what those are yet, because you're not the target audience, really. And I want it to be a surprise. But if you know somebody who would like to do that, let me know. When I post it out there, it'll tell you just to have them get through to me, or if you want to, if you know somebody you want to send on their way. So I'm not going to show you that class, but I will show you a bunch of the other stuff. And I'm going to show you the stuff that or some of the stuff that we're going to get for our extravaganza. Now, this is on the 18th of March in person, or we're also doing a virtual one this year on the 1st of April. The virtual one's going to be kind of a combination of Facebook Lives and Zoom, and, you know, with some breaks in between. Anybody who's been at one of the last 2 that we did got like first dibs on seats. And so we're already a third sold out on the in-person one. So, and part of the reason we're doing this as early as we are, because you're thinking, oh my goodness, is on the 5th of January, this next catalog goes live. And we want to order all the stuff we need, so we're not worried about shipping delays, things going out of stock, things selling out and not being able to get in time. So we want to have like butts in the seats, sold, paid for, so we can all order all the stuff on the 5th of January. If we don't order it right on like day 1, and even then there could be shipping issues. So, you know, but the best chance is we order it on the very first day. We can't guarantee that everything will be exactly as advertised or that it'll be here in time. So we want to do that. To help encourage you to do that, anybody who registers and pays before or by the 3rd of January, we're going to enter to get the dies, and I'll show you those in a minute. So this is a great, great fun day. We had so much fun at the last one. There was a ton of snacks. We had all our projects. We sat and we crafted and we played some games, and we did a little round robin where you got to know each other, and it was so much fun. We got rave reviews from everybody. So I highly recommend this. This is a great day out. It's a great gift for somebody too. So like I said, if somebody's got this on their Christmas list, or if you want to put it on your Christmas list, just tell whoever you're telling your Christmas list to get a hold of me or follow the link in my newsletter. And I will set you up and basically just give you like a little thing that says admission to, right? So lots of fun to be had. And I'm going to show you some stuff on there. Okay, so these are the catalogs, and I cannot open them up and show you anything to do with them. I'm just going to show you the front so you can start getting used to the imagery. So on the 5th of January, this catalog goes live. That means anything that's in this catalog is not available after the 4th of January. Now, some of it is already sold out. Some of it will sell out before that. A lot of stuff I suspect is going to sell out today because it's free shipping and people love to take advantage of that. This goes live on the 5th of January. This is what I'm going to show you the stuff from. Starting on the 5th of January also, excuse me, I just either need a drink or I've hit puberty. It's one of the two. Where would I be without it? Starting on the 5th of January, the celebration starts. It goes from the 5th of January to the 20th of February, and there's only one in 2023. The last couple of years, they've split it and had it twice, but that's not the best way to do it. And it's with all the other things going on, they've got kind of a new system coming up for next year of how they're going to roll stuff out. So there's only one celebration next year. And basically, for every $60 you spend, or increment of 60, you can earn free stuff. Some of the stuff in this brochure is $60 value. Some is $120 value. And there's one beautiful stamp set that if your order is like your whole order, or it could be a group order, it could be a whole bunch of you guys having a group order or a workshop. If it's $375 or more, then you can get that stamp set. To get celebration points, it doesn't have to be strictly from this catalog. It can be anything that is available starting on the 5th of January, anything that is current. So anything still on the clearance rack, anything in the annual catalog, anything on this catalog, any of the off sort of out of catalog items, like the specialty items that come out, the prepaid subscriptions for Paper Pumpkin, like all of those things qualify. So lots of free stuff. So I'm going to show you some. Oh, they have some stuff in here. I'm going to show you some of that too. Now, when I looked at that catalog, I had no problem making an incredibly long list. So one of the best ways to do this, if you have a very long list, is to get stuff on a budget. So I'm starting another purchasing club in January. And basically the minimum commitment is $30 a month. And as you can see by my little letter here that explains it all better, 1 month you get your, like the $30 you order plus a free $30 or more, depending how much everybody orders. You can up your amount in January and February from 30 to 60 if you want to get free celebration. You get the catalogs, you get some treats, you get a little monthly package mailed to you, which is a make and take, so you can use your stuff and make some cards. Depending who joins and how we want to do it, we could have monthly Zoom meetings. Like, this is just a really fun way to get together and craft and do stuff and get ideas from everybody else. But it's also a way to go on a budget. It runs for 10 months, January to October, which means you will be able to order, like through this, the new catalog that comes out in January, the new annual catalog when it comes out in May, and the new Christmas catalog next year that comes out in, I want to say August. A couple of things changed and now I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's August. Okay, let's start looking at stuff. I'm going to show you, the first two things I'm going to show you are relevant to today, but they're also in the next catalog. Are you following me? Okay, so beginning in November, let's say, the framed florets tongue twister started. The pre-sale started. So what it was this gorgeous paper. I put this one on top because it's my fave. Love these, like blues and greens are gorgeous. And let's put that down a little bit. So look at this. There's this. Look, come on, green buffalo check, evergreen. All these colors. They're rich, deep colors. There's some pink in there, but there's a lot of blues and greens and whites. And just this paper. Nummy. Love it. Okay, so this gorgeous paper, which when I last looked, it was still available. And these little gold shiny things, which you can see I'm hoarding because these have already sold out. And these two stamp sets, they all came out together on the 1st of November. And I think I posted about them sometime earlier in November. What you need to understand is this framed florets stamp set, and you know how I like to store my stuff, comes with dies, these awesome oval dies and leaves and stuff. The stamp set and the dies are in the spring catalog. So after January 5th, you will still be able to get these, right? Framed florets. All of this stuff that came out with it, however, is only available while it lasts, which means can't get these anymore, or the 4th of January. Now, I have used this stamp set a ton. First off, this fa la la, I love it. I will show you this again. Notice anything? Yep, that's this one, because I rarely clean my desk off well. I've also made tags that say peace and joy, and all that is this stamp set. They've spaced out these letters. They're not squished together and on top of each other. So like anytime there's a different font, it's quite easy to cut those letters out. Or in this case, I just, when I put it in the ink pad, I only put this much of the stamp in the ink pad so that I can get peace and joy. I've used these for so many things inside my little gift certificate holders. Fa la la. I love that stamp. I don't know, makes me laugh. Okay. Anyways, this stamp set is awesome and a good like keeper to have because you'll be able to use it for so many things. It's from our home to yours. Doesn't even have to be Christmas. You go to a housewarming, you go to anything from our home to yours. It's awesome on a tag. Okay, so this is only available to the 4th of January. This paper, 4th of January. Either one of these sell out, they're done. So I won't be shocked if this gorgeous paper sells out today. Now we're going to use this stamp set in, let's say April, this bundle to do some cards. I'm not stocking up on this paper unless people tell me, hey, yes, I want that paper to use. If not, I'm going to use some other paper to go with it. But this paper is gorgeous. And if you want it in your stash, today is the day to order it. Okay. Now, you know what I never really planned for in my big master plan that I was working on is where I was going to put the stuff after I took it off the table. Okay. Speaking of gorgeous paper, This is the paper that we're predominantly using. We tend to sneak other items into it, but predominantly using for extravaganza. It is also, when you order this, this is paper that you can get in the celebration brochure. When you spend $120, you get one of these packs of paper. Now, this is actually only half a pack. The pack is actually 48 pages, 4 each of 12 patterns. We're splitting it in 2, so everybody's getting 24. Now, we're going to use this paper to cut the projects, but you will still get, and depending how much extra we order, quite honestly, how much extra we order, you might end up with 2 full sheets. But I would think at a minimum, you're going to have like a sheet and a half of each one of these patterns. It's still left over by the time you get your stuff. But look at these patterns. They are greens and blues, the mango, the oranges, some, oh, look at this color. I absolutely love this paper. It's not my go-to colors, but oh, do I love it. We got some purples, we got white, we got, yeah, mango. It's gorgeous. It is bright, it is springy, it is fun. It is going to make awesome projects. I've already started designing some of them and I'm having a ton of fun playing with this paper. I'll tell you that. Now, the stamp set that everybody gets with their registration is something fancy. And again, this is one of those ones you get and keep in your stash because it covers almost everything that you're going to need throughout the year, like all the occasions. I particularly am fond of, I need someone that I know to get married because this, here's to beautiful beginnings and happily ever afters. I absolutely love that as a wedding sentiment. Oh my good, I love it, love it, love it. I'm also thinking maybe if you started a new business, could you maybe get a, maybe. Nothing fancy, just love. And you matter to so many. I'm thinking Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthdays, friends, every day, someone needs to pick me up, new baby, like, oh, so many things. But then there's the basics of thank you, congratulations, happy birthday, deepest sympathy. This one is 100% me. I didn't forget your birthday. I'm just stretching out the celebration. Because when I do forget something, that's exactly what I tell people. I'm just stretching out the party. May the good you do come back to you. That's an awesome sentiment. So this is the stamps that everybody gets. Now, we also have an option in registration to order the dies as well. When you order a stamp set and dies together, you save 10% off the price. So what we've done is we've worked out what that price would be if you ordered them together, because this is another one of those keepers, right? Layered labels. They're awesome. And they don't look as much like it when they're laying on this little magnet sheet that I stick inside my cases, but they frame really nicely. Like they're set up to do it that way. This one has 3 layers. Each one's have 2. I love this very simple one with, I guess it would go this way, right? So that instead of trying to fuss and get both your edges when you try to like manually just clip off the edges, it does it for you. And then we have a teardrop, some flowers, and some leaves that you can turn any one of these into a tag. Like this one fits perfectly into here, right? To make this into a fancy little tag. Or you can just cut out a whole bunch of little bits and pieces and make a shaker card. Awesome bundle. You can, so everybody gets the stamp set, but you can ask to upgrade for an extra $37, which is still cheaper than if you bought this alone and get this, get the dies with it. So that's the main paper and the main stamp set that we're using. But you'll also notice, and these are new from the new catalog, and I'm very excited that 1, they finally came out with them, and 2, when they did, that they were silver and not gold. I'm just more of a silver person than a gold person. I'm trying to hold my hand still. Okay, that may never work, but dragonflies. Well, I know very many, including my lovely mother, who are big dragonfly fans. So there'll be a few of those, not an entire package, but a few of those. Everybody's getting one of these horribly named Milky Dots, but so I can't see the 4th one. These are awesome. Look at these things. There's white, petal pink, night of navy, and pretty sure the 4th one's mango melody. Oh, these are awesome dots. And I love when there's 2 sizes. Love it. So everybody gets one of those. We are going to, we do all the die cutting for you. You do all your own stamping and assembly. And if you want to, if you're like me and you want to look at the sample and go nice, and then change it to how you want, that's fine too. One of the die sets we're going to use to get some of the extras that go on the cards, I forgot what it's called, Around the Bend. Oh, I don't know if you can fully appreciate this until you actually see the pieces cut out, but this is embossed, and these make for some like nice angles and edges and stuff like this. Oh my gosh, I'm so looking forward to using this. Flowers, leaves, hearts, all these. Oh, it's going to be gorgeous. So that's some of the cards that will have those on them. And then because this is right before, we're going to have lots of fun cards and flowers and leaves and stuff, but it's also right before Father's Day. So if somebody needs, maybe a typically masculine card, or you just know somebody who loves ocean stuff, or you got some, secret pirate living with you. We're not necessarily stamping. This is the stamp set that comes with it. I'm showing you now so you remember, because in my May class, we're actually using this stamp set. But we will be for extravaganza using these dies. Are these not amazing dies? The pieces that go together to make the pirate ship, or the Navy ship, sorry, I guess it could be just a Navy ship, and these waves that are, oh my goodness. Yeah, I just want to play. I got all this stuff on Friday, but thanks to the dog surgery and other things and surgeries and just stuff, I never looked at this till yesterday afternoon. I cannot wait to play and make samples and do fun stuff. So that last little pile, extravaganza. In person's a third sold out. The virtual one is not. That just opened yesterday. But there's two options. It says on here what you get. We're making 6 full-size cards, 5 note cards, 4 treat holders, and you will have lots of leftover stuff. Everybody gets a stamp set, option to add the dies. More than anything, a very fun day of socializing, game playing, snacking, and crafting. Does it get any better? All righty, I'm half an hour in. I gotta go faster. Okay. It's so hard because I love this stuff so much. Okay, so for my January class, apart from the scoring points one, which I'm not going to show you, we are using this set to make love cards. Now, yes, maybe they're Valentine's cards, anniversary. I just love you. I love that we're friends. They could be any number of things. Now, first glance, you're seeing a lot of florals. And I will tell you, that's not 100% me. I do love this folksy thing, though. The folksy look of this, I love it. And I can't wait to see what other people come up with this punch, because when you look at a punch, if you look at it in different ways, like here, look at that Mick Jagger lips. And sometimes it's just a matter of what shows up the first time. Here I see like a funky dance person with a large bottom. So this could be me. But people will see all sorts of different things in punches. So it's going to be entertaining to see what other people come up with this punch. But for us, it's kind of folksy hearts. Lovely stamp set. And then some fun paper. Now I will tell you that I will have pink options. My samples are going to tend more towards the blue, white, green crumb cake. Look at the little bags. Aspect of this suite. Absolutely love this paper. Anybody familiar with Mary Engelbrett, I think was her last name, who did the very folksy, I don't even know if she still does them. This was probably in the 80s. I remember this as a teenager, young adult. And she had all these great things with great sayings on them. She had calendars and loved it. Somebody will remember that. And then these ones. What we're also going to use, and I will stop. I only opened this yesterday, and so I haven't quite stopped playing with it yet. But also in the catalog is this new paper, which is shimmery. I'm not a huge shiny person, but I do like shimmery. And it comes in shaded spruce, white, and balmy blue. And I don't know if you can see it now because I'm getting all sorts of stuff, but I'll give you a hint. Right? It's corrugated. I can't stop doing this. But so this mixed with this paper, mixed with all of this is more the theme I'm going for. But I do know some people love the pink and red, so that you'll have the option for that too. But January, that's the class. Oh, we're doing so good so far. I shouldn't say anything because I'll jinx myself about knocking stuff down. Okay, I'm going to show you a bit more of this one, just because people, you got to see this paper. It's amazing. I actually love it so much. I took it out of the cellophane. It was shrink wrapped. It wasn't one of the like stiffer cellophane, and I may never get it back in here, but it is that nice. I had to show you the paper. Now, this is called Greatest Journey. And so it has this awesome font. We're in this together, wishing you joy in this next adventure. Grad cards, retirement cards, going on a trip, who knows what, changing jobs, like it could be all sorts of things. This moment is the start of something great. I did kind of get lots of grad vibes. Maybe it's because my son's going to be grade 9 grad this year. Mountains of thanks, you belong among the stars. I'm so inspired by your courage. Like these are these are everyday sentiments. These are great sentiments. And I will have some just happy birthday stuff just in case you see that as being the perfect card for someone. But I love this set, and even more, these amazing dies. So I'm gonna have to turn it too many times. So we have this lovely two-piece tent. We have clouds, we have trees and branches and moon. We have runner, not me. We have the hiker. Oops, I went total wrong direction on that one. We have the hiker carrying the lantern and the biker. And now these all do cut out as silhouettes, and you'll see why they're more of a silhouette. So if you imagine these in a like a dark burgundy or a green or a black on top of this paper, oh, you'll see what I mean. It comes with these awesome colors of twine. I love twine. And everybody in class is going to get a whole package of these. Why? Because they're so much fun that I can see you putting them on not only your cards, but on everything you own. So they're kind of like little puffy stickers. You actually get 4 sheets of them in this package. Now, for some of you out there, does this look familiar as in a government organization's logo? Look at these things, though. So these are black and white, which is what I guess draws me to having either black or white silhouettes, because all the color you need is in these gorgeous papers. So this is what I envision, is cards like this with a sentiment on them and a silhouette. Oh, and they're gorgeous. And we'll be able to make a fair number of them, I think, because the paper's doing the work. So as with all of the papers, there's kind of a more subtle side on the back and the bolder side, right? So I love these trees. If I turned it the right way, you'd be able to tell those were trees. Absolutely love this. I love this probably because of the colors, because I love all these shades of green and green. But, stormy sky. Oh, I thought I was going to do better at flipping pages. I at least opened these ahead of time so that to make that easier, but now it's just my own personal motor skills. Sunsets. I'm going to go with sunset. I think the other one's more the sunrise. You'll see it coming soon. You need to make a card for your American friends. Purple Mountains Majesty. But just, oh, beautiful. Love, 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 love starry skies. This is just fun with the colors. And then, yeah, this one, I think this one seems more sunrise to me. Thoughts? Sunrise, sunset? Anyways, these are awesome, awesome papers. Big, bright, bold cards with encouraging sentiments. And oh, that's February. I'm also considering adding in some, so I'm going to do like 1 card class a month. That's what I've been trying to do. But I'm also thinking I might stagger in some kind of home decor projects. I have the best welcome sign with gnomes, which you'll see. Oh, I forgot to show you that. I'll show you that in a minute. I can't wait to do that. But there's also like a calendar project that would be a great gift for grandparents or aunts and uncles. I have so many ideas I want to do that I'm thinking that maybe we'll start doing some of those. Oh, this paper, I'm not going to show you every piece because it's lunch hour. You'll never make it through. This paper has shiny, like the clouds are like embossed, shiny, raised. But look at this paper. I think my favorite one of these papers. I flipped them over. This is why. Oh my goodness. Raindrops. And this set is all about, yeah, it rains, but we're in it together kind of and have fun in the rain. Oh, there we go. Is actually this piece of paper. I love these umbrellas. I love these colors. I have no idea what I'm going to make with them yet. Love them. So this is the spring class. What did I just say? February, March. We're up to March now. The spring class is going to be a bit of a hybrid because it's going to use a few different things. But and I haven't decided yet. I guess I'll start getting feedback from people if it's going to be pick one or it's going to be mostly one with just like an option for like one Easter and one Valentine. St. Pat. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but I'll show you in a minute. This is a stamp set. I love to color. It might be just a class where we use this paper, this stamp set, and some coloring like either blends or watercolor, and we just all sit around and color all afternoon because I can't think of a better way to spend the afternoon than coloring. And look at these. Oh, so most of these are outlines. You can see that we'll cut out like the stamped images, but there's this awesome bridge. There's lovely grass, and I absolutely love this kite with the little bows that go on the tail. So again, whoever makes the dies and stuff and artwork at Stampin' Up, knocking it out of the park. It also comes with a little rainbow embossed folder, which raindrops, cool shapes. I don't know. I can see using it both ways. And then look at these embellishments. Because these embellishments are this adorable, Oh, there we go. I've got it to focus. And they look the same on both sides. You know, we're making shaker cards. Everybody's going to get a little container of these, and we're going to make some kind of a shaker card with this thing, because how can you not? Right? How can you not? Oh, love it. Okay, that's March. So also in March, I should be showing you, look, this cute bunny punch and this bunny stamp set. Only somehow I neglected to order them. So let's just pretend I showed you that. But I do also have this, which I was quite excited about. I've been doing this for 12 years, almost 12 years. And I haven't seen a like a St. Patrick's Day or a Clover type thing, I don't think, before. I certainly don't remember seeing a punch. This punch is going to be awesome. And it's not just for those people out there, I'm talking to you, Jack, who have St. Patrick's Day birthdays, or people who celebrate St. Patrick's Day in a big way and want to do like a bunch of home decor. Can you think of how cute this would be to make like banners and stuff? But look at this with the good luck, sending luck and love, or a good friend is like a 4-leaf clover, hard to find and lucky to have. I'm thinking you could use those anytime. Those are not just March things, but I will be including some, I'm not exactly sure, items with this in our March class. I am trying to pick up the pace a little bit. Okay, so I will get back on track to those other things in a minute, but I'm going to keep going with the by the month thing. I got one more month to do, and then I got some one-offs to show you. I don't know if you remember, and I can't actually remember which kit it was now, but one of the kits I looked at and I said, I think it was the paper pumpkin kit, actually, now that I think of it. It had a small little package of embellishments in it, and I said, oh my goodness, I love the shape of those. I wish they would come out with more of those. And this is like Stampin' Up! Works 2 years in advance, so let's not pretend like they heard me and went, oh, Tracy, let us help you. But check this out. This is the shape I wanted. One of them's coming off. This little diamond shape. And they have black and silver plus some other shapes. These are awesome. These are awesome. And I was so excited when I saw these with these little shapes. Now, I would like somebody to tell me what this is called. It's because of this diamond plating, right? So on here, it's just called metal plate. But when you think of like the steps on the side of a truck, or some of the like metal plating on big rigs, or the toolbox in the back of the pickup that's done with that, like, you know, the silver, I think it's mostly silver, but like this, it's driving me nuts that I can't remember what it's called. And I can't Google it because I don't know what to Google. Diamond shaped metal plating things on trucks. Actually, you never know, that might work. Anyways, I'm trying to put these back in and talk at the same time. It's not working. Okay, so this is all part of a suite. So you see this. Before I show you this, I'm going to show you the paper and see if you can guess what this suite is all about. Now, the first piece of paper might be misleading. Look at how shiny it is. So with this paper, one side is shiny and one side is matte, but they all kind of go together. But so this is gorgeous paper, I will tell you. You get some road signs. We got some tire tracks. Just got some, let's go with some orange that is maybe significant for a certain company. We've got some wrenches. I totally see Cars Route 66 with this baby. We have nuts and bolts. These are the nuts from the nuts and bolts. This paper is just cool. You just get like little images, which would very easily make a card for you. Are you starting to figure out what it is yet? I see diner floor when I see that. Safety first, all the PPE. Here's a bit more of that diamond pattern. And then maybe the last page shows you what the stamp set's about. Okay, so, and it is not just, oh, look at this nice stamp. It is awesome paper. It is a great stamp set with some very nice hogs on it. A stamp that you could use, I think, for anything, anytime. Classic, authentic you since forever. Because honestly, all we can be is our authentic selves. There you go. That's today's PSA for you. But check out, again, kudos to the die designers at Stampin' Up! Because during this class, we're building a motorcycle. I have two brothers who ride motorcycles. So using one of theirs as an example, you can use, like, make the frame, oops, here we go, out of, let me see, Pacific Point would be the color probably. And then you can make this silver, which is embossed for like all the engine and motor works. We can make some black tires, and you can make some steel rims. Let's make the same color. Oh, I mean, look at this, we're building a thing. Here's the outline of the flames for the stamp, but there's also a little one in here. So you can make them like two-tone and have flames shooting out the back. And oh, I'm looking forward to building a motorcycle. So that is, what did I say? That was March. This is April. Nope, this is May. I somehow, oh, because April's class was the one that I showed you at the beginning with the florets. That's why. Okay, so that's May's class. So May's class is going to be motorcycles and boats. I haven't totally figured it all out. I mentioned earlier gnomes. In our current catalog, and this is a message for today, in our current catalog, we have kindest gnomes, and they're adorable. And I do like the pictures, and I've made some cute things with just because, again, I love to color. But I will say that I have seen some where these gnomes are just stamped in one color, or they're stamped in one color and then stamped a second time on like a different kind of paper for the hat. So and just like they're really easy to cut out. You don't have to color these whole things. I just happen to love to color. But when I got this, I actually got it for the dies because there's outline dies that will cut out all of the stamped images. But then there's these dies here, which make the cutest little mushrooms or gumdrops. Lovely tuft of grass. But these pieces here that go together to make the nose, the beard, the feet, and the hat. Oh my goodness, they make the cutest gnomes. And I had one on my desk and I buried it. So I can't even show you my candy corn gnome that I made for Halloween. I have come up with gnomes for all of the months and all of the occasions. And I'm trying to work it into a welcome sign, or I'm not 100% there yet, but that's probably one of the additional classes I'm going to offer. It might say gnome sweet gnome, and then each month you change out the gnome, or if it happens to be your birthday, you can add up the birthday gnome, like just little magnets on the gnomes. I'm so looking forward to that one. The part that I should tell you, though, as opposed to be rambling on about why I like gnomes, is the gnome stamp set is retiring with the Christmas catalog, with the holiday one, the current one. So after the 4th of January, or before that, if they sell out, you won't be able to buy these gnomes anymore. The dies are carrying forward, but the dies are only carrying forward until May or until they sell out. Now, as soon as people see that in the new catalog, we have friendly gnomes, and these friendly gnomes are adorable. And as much as I love gnomes, oh my goodness, I absolutely love the squirrel. I don't know what card's going to have the squirrel on it, but a lot of them. And it has like the most magical of birthdays, and there's gnome one better than you. Like we could go on with the gnome stuff all day. It's photopolymer instead of clear mount, but you will notice that actually that's not gonna work the best way because it is clear mount. You're not gonna be able to see it. That the dies they cut out the Christmas dudes, a bunch of them also work on these dudes and gnomes and gnomettes, as my dad would say. So you can also cut out these guys. It's too bad they didn't figure out a way to make this gnome and this mushroom work, but they didn't. Anyways, so I think that this is going to make these dies sell out. I think there's a chance that with free shipping today, these dies are going to sell out. So if you want the dies, which, like I said, some of it works for either set, but even just to get these particular ones that make the standalone gnomes, I would not wait. This is my advice. I would not wait. Okay. Oh my goodness, you guys. 2 things I love: tacos and puns. Well, how about a taco stamp set full of puns? I haven't decided yet if this can be a class, because there's lots of little pieces and it would be lots of like stamping and coloring and well, I would enjoy that. I'm not sure how if we could do it without everybody having their own stamp set. I guess that's kind of what it comes down to. So I might do a class like that where everybody gets your own stamp set and maybe 3 or 4 different colors to color with, and we just have just so much fun making these cards. Because you know what? You not your average friend. Oh my goodness, love. Now here's the other one I'm going to show you, and this is going to be my recommendation for you, and I'm going to call it my sleeper set of the catalog. It's called Best Family Ever. And when you first see it, you think, oh my goodness, this is awesome. All the different things I want to write. Happy birthday, mom. Happy birthday, daughter-in-law. Happy birthday, son. They've even got the British Australian spelling of mom. But what you have to do is look at the other ones underneath, because you have you're in my thoughts, happy birthday, thanks, congratulations. And then there's love, wonderful, bonus. So happy birthday to my bonus son, right? I mean, oh my goodness, these are best ever. There's so many cards you can make with these two combinations, or just even with these, that I think if people only see this and don't actually read all this bottom stuff, they're not going to realize what an awesome stamp set this is. So I will have this stamp set with me probably at every class I do, just so if somebody wants to add that little something to it, or if the stamp set we're using doesn't happen to have one of these, all of and these are the perfect size for just little like added on to the bottom, right? Oh, sleeper set of the catalog. I'm calling it. Okay, I've only got a few more things. I'm just trying not to knock stuff on the floor, and I'm quite happy to say that so far I have not. In the back of each catalog, and I will show you in the Christmas catalog because I can't show you in the other one yet. So when you look through the catalog, ooh, look at all the good stuff. Don't forget to go to the very back of the catalog and find the hostess stuff. So when your order's over $200 and it's based on percentage, you earn hostess rewards. And then there's always stuff at the back that you can get. And in this case, and I like that this is the trend they're going to, because these packs turn out to be awesome. So this is like 48 packs of, or 48 sheets of paper for $24.50. Now, normal DSP is 12 to a pack for $16.50, unless it's a specialty that is 21. So these, like, this is a $41 value that you get by using $24 worth of hostess rewards. You can't just flat out buying them. You have to use the hostess rewards. And then there's always an adorable stamp set. So like this stamp set is a $30 value that you can get with 18 hostess dollars. So there's always something at the back. So don't forget to look at those ones, because Stampin' Up! Is one of the other awesome things they did with their catalog is they show you all the individual pages. And then at the back, they have these summary pages, which you'll notice I find very helpful and I use as my reference. But if you don't think to keep going past the summary pages, you'll miss the hostess stuff. And the hostess stuff is great. Case in point, how adorable are these frogs? And the little flies and the little dragonflies. They're adorable. And they're two-step stamping, right? So you stamp like this, can be the darker green outline, and then stamp with a lighter color. No coloring. Stamp, stamp, done. Now the Stamparatus is awesome for two-step stamping, but these are photopolymer stamps, so you can see right through them. So even without a Stamparatus, these are pretty easy to do. But look at this, like this little fly is making ripples as it flies through the water. We've got the little log for them to sit on. Cattails, flowers, hearts. This is a fun stamp set. Fun. And then this is the pack of paper. Is that huge? 48 page or 48 sheets. So there's 4 each of 12 double-sided patterns. So that's a lot of choices. I will show you one by one. I'm just kidding, I'm not. But again, bright, fun spring colors. I love these greens, like Granny Apple Green. Oh, love it. And some blues. We got some purples. We got patterns. I love this one too. Not sure why, especially considering it's pink, but love it. But look at all these fun cards you can make with this. And a lot of times you take these like nice big bold patterns, you put them on there, you put a big sentiment on it, and you're done. And maybe you add a few die cuts or some little dragonflies or something. Oh, it's awesome. Anyway, so those are at the back. So whether you have an order, which trust me, it's very easy to have a $200 order in there. Whether you have an order by yourself, or if you want to do like a little, pass the catalog along to your friends. If you're doing the monthly purchasing club and everybody puts in their orders, when it's your month, you get at least $30 in the hostess dollars to spend. So you could easily buy one or the other of these. If people spend more in that month, or if you save up and spend more in that month, you get more dollars. You could end up with both of these. These are awesome, and I'm gonna have fun with them. Ooh, okay. I started to see some wavering on the other where I stamped the other stuff. Okay. Oh, I got one more thing, and then I'll show you Celebration, and then. Okay. So what I was going to show you is what the size of the current blending brushes are, but I dropped it on the floor and it went skittering under the desk. So we're not going to see that now. Let's just say that normally we have blending brushes that are about this big. And in the new catalog, we have mini ones, which will just give you a bit more control and the ability to do smaller areas. These blending brushes are so soft. Oh, between this and the paper, it's just a texture overload today. Oh, these are awesome. And instead of, I keep them in like an old pen dispenser, which never works because my things inevitably will turn on each other. And so when I'm trying to dry them and I want air circulating around them, they never stay where I want them to in that pen dispenser. But now we have a blending brush stand. And so I would show you with the big one if I hadn't dropped it on the floor, but they hook into the bottom and they rest like this. So now when you have multiples and they're drying, not only are they easier to see, because I have like a blending brush, one for reds, one for purples, one for blues, one for greens, one for yellows. And not only can you see them easier, but it'll be so much better for drying them because you just rinse them under the water, give them a good rinse, kind of squeeze them out a little bit, and then let them air dry. So this is going to be awesome. So you can order the brushes or the stand, or do like I did and order both. Okay, so there's actually more stuff. It's just getting precarious now. There's this great set of, I got these stamps at Onstage. This is going to be fun. Some borders. I love the shape of this one. We got some these neutrals. Oh, navy. There's all sorts of fun stuff in that catalog that I haven't shown you, but because there's too much. And I didn't even get, that's only half the catalog. There's so much more. But as I mentioned earlier, when you buy stuff during Celebration, you get free stuff. So with a $60 purchase, you can get this package of paper for free. This package of paper is escaping me what the name is. Dainty Flowers. There is also, I opened it sideways. There is also a stamp set and dies in the catalog that coordinate with this. And it's just so pretty. I love wildflowers. I love the look of this. It looks like the plant presses we did in school or as kids. I think some people did them as kids. I did it in forestry school. This particular sheet of paper, cut a strip off, add a little sentiment down here, a couple little dragonflies. Bob's your uncle. Oh, it's going to be pretty, 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 pretty. And then we have cute. We have folksy cute. There's also a stamp set and die set in the catalog that coordinate with this paper, but this paper you can get also with the $60. So spend $60 on other stuff like the bundle, and boom, paper's free. So there's some fun ones in here. There's some veggies and some patterns. This one, the whole page, I'm not gonna take the whole thing out because we don't have time, is a whole 12 by 12 like scenery. This would look so cute in a baby's room if you were doing like a farm theme or do some wall art, or chicks and ducks and geese better hurry when I take you out in a Surrey with the fringe on top. Anybody see Oklahoma? Anybody regret besides me that I started singing on camera? Yep. This is one of my favorites. The Rolling Hills with the kind of stitchery pattern. Oh. And then when I first saw this, I will admit, and this will only make sense to some of you, I thought of prevention meetings and I thought of Fire Smart and cows in the trees. And so you know that some of my former colleagues are getting cows in trees because it amuses me. And look at this plaid. Anyway, so that's one of the celebration items. You can also earn free when you buy other stuff. This one I got at as part of the Onstage admission. We all got one of these, and I knew at the time what the flowers were called. I want to say hollyhocks, but that may not be right. Again, with the two-step stamping. This one is you get the stamp set free when you buy $120 worth of other stuff. I absolutely love sending happy thoughts for a feeling better kind of day. Totally love that. And then it also has for a very happy birthday, kindness matters, thank you, and you were easy to love. These are great stamp sets. Here, we'll do that one last. Oh no, okay, so we're gonna go in this order. Okay, so when you, because I'm debating which one I like most and I want to save for my big finale. So when all your orders together are $375, you get this stamp set for free. This stamp set is red rubber and it's hefty. Like these are some hefty stamps. So one, I'm looking forward to being able to just stamp these flowers. Maybe those other ones are, no, gladiolas. That's the other one I think of when I think of this, but I need Kim to help me. I'm not a flower person, but I can see this stamped along the side of an envelope or on the inside of a card. I think this is the absolute perfect stamp size and like line coloring for it. Also, when I first saw this, I thought, well, why would they have a wedding cake in with all that outdoor stuff? But if you look, Tracy's out to lunch. It is a multi-tiered planter full of plants, but I saw a wedding cake. And honestly, I think if you cover up the little water tray at the bottom, it's a wedding cake. Just color it to match the flowers of the wedding. And I totally think that's a wedding cake. You're welcome. This stamp set is when you order $60, you get this stamp. You can get the stamp set for free. And I do have a big metal carrot hanging in my kitchen that I saw in Florida many years ago, and I just loved it. Just, sometimes things speak to you. Well, this card speaks to me too, or this stamp set, because I love everything's coming up carrots. I don't care that it doesn't make any sense. I love it. Everything's coming up carrots. But there's also some good, hey there, love you, thanks a bunch. Look at you, it looks like spring. Like there's some great little things in here. And I think even just some of these to make background stuff, it's going to be fun. But yep, everything's coming up carrots. Okay, so I will praise many, many times the geniuses at Stampin' Up. The dies they make, the papers they paint, the stamps they come up with, the ideas they come up with. But somebody gets the award for most dead-on name for a stamp set ever. Adorable, and that's how you have to pronounce it. Adorable owls. Look at these guys. They are adorable. So this is one of the stamp sets you can earn when you buy $60. I have already seen Christmas cards, grad cards, birthday cards, wedding cards made with these owls. They're so cute. Mirror technique. So you get the two owls, like one flying each direction. Oh my goodness. It's going to be fun. Okay, I realize now I have 2 minutes left, and I didn't mean to use your entire lunch hour, but are you surprised I talked that much? Okay, extravaganza. Registration is open. In person is already 1/3 sold out. New option this year, virtual. I will be putting out pictures with samples and more details on what's included in prices on these classes as they get closer and as I have time to play over the Christmas break with all my new fun stuff that I haven't had time to play with yet. New kit just dropped. Love treats available now. Thanks for celebrating with us. Best stamp in the box. Add-ons to the January paper pumpkin. Cute retro, I don't know, these are throwback to my childhood, little heart-shaped boxes that you can order. Available now. The January paper pumpkin set, based on the key to my heart. Only have till the 4th of January or until things run out to order out of this catalog or off the clearance rack. Best thing to do, purchasing club. You get a whole bunch of free stuff, you get lots of fun, community, and you can buy your stuff on a budget. Anybody who's shopped with me before, I've probably already talked to you. I've already got your catalogs out of the box, and I will be working on getting them to you in the next, week or so, depending what the weather does next week. But hopefully by next Friday, I will have given anybody that's expecting a catalog one. If you don't have a demo and you need a catalog, by all means, let me know. I am in Morinville, just north of Edmonton, and if it's convenient to drop off, we'll do that. Otherwise, I will mail them out to you. Anyone in Canada, that's what I can do. And then don't forget, free shipping, 2-day only. Orders over $100. If your order is less than $100 and you want to get in on the group order, I need your list by 6 o'clock tonight. I'm putting it in. I will make arrangements for when it arrives, which will more than likely be between Christmas and New Year's, to get your stuff out to you as soon as I can. If you are long distance, your best bet is to just order it direct to your house. Don't forget, lots of stuff could sell out today just because it's free shipping or before the 4th of January deadline. So don't be disappointed. And final plug, I sell gift certificates. So if you have a crafter in your life or you're a crafter who just wants more crafting stuff, gift certificates are the way to go. You contact me or the person buying the present for you contacts me. You can use them for product out of the catalogs. You can use them for events. You can use them for paper pumpkin kits. That was a whole lot to cover in 1 hour. Thanks for bearing with me. You guys have yourselves an awesome day. I'm going to go play with some stuff. Thanks, everyone. Bye.